Hey everybody! So, spoiler alert, these are not filmed on the day of. And my nose is very itchy. I'm sorry in advance if I sneeze. So these videos are not filmed on the day of. Like right now, I am ready for bed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very comfy right now because tomorrow we leave for PAX West. It's my first time going to Seattle. Really excited to meet up with some cool creators and talk about some new projects they've got going, all that fun stuff. But today, this video we're filming. I got an early copy of the game. I'm very excited. If you're watching this, that means it's already on Amazon though, so you can definitely get your hands on it. But together we're going to unbox a new game from my friends at, blocked out all my information, safety on the internet. My friends at Sporting Chance Games sent me their newest game, and it is, Football Feud. It's pretty straightforward, from what I was talking to, his name was Andrew, about. It seems pretty easy. 5 minutes to learn, 15 minutes to play. Ages 7 and up, 2 to 6 players. Outscore your opponents in 4 quarters. Like a football game. It's a card game though. The box tells you everything you need to know. And I love that about any game, you guys. Like I do love that. This is still in the shrink wrap, as you can see. I literally only cut the cardboard for the shipping box and blacked out my info. So let's read this box together. So it says, score the most points and show your rivals who's boss. Each turn, play a 5-card hand to score points and stop your rivals. Score a touchdown by playing cards that combine to 100 yards. Score 3 points by playing a field goal card and stall your opponents with feud cards. Each turn represents 1 quarter and finishes after 4 turns. So it's basically just you're playing a football game, but with cards. It seems really quick. I'm actually probably going to put this in my bag and bring this to PAX with me and play it with some of my friends because it seems like the perfect game to play in that lull when you're trying to like just decompress after a long day at work. It's easy to learn. Game for all ages and places. Play the right cards at the right time to outwit your opponents and stop your opponents with feuds and get the edge. Bring the defensive feat. So I'm opening this plastic in a sacrilege way. Don't come at me, guys. We're going to use a pen. Just cut open the... Didn't cut. Give me a second here. There it goes. Gotta poke it. That's my problem. I'm scared to ruin it. Oh, it's not the... Like, guys, this is high quality plastic. And I know that sounds really stupid to be excited about it, but it's not like... This is the high quality stuff. This is not the cheap little saran wrap stuff that you get on a lot of games these days. This is like actual... You hear that, Russell? Like, that's beautiful. I like that. That's quality. All right. So let's open this sucker together, shall we? Heck yeah. Sorry. This was printed in May. This is like printed around my birthday time. I feel really good about this. All right. So you open the lid and this is what you see. So pieces did try to fall out on me, but that's okay because it's a small box game. We love our small box games. The rules are on a page. Like, I don't love this already. Like, I really don't love this, and I'm sorry because, so this is what you see, and then you unfold it, and then you flip it. It's fine. Totally fine. I would prefer in a book. Like, for me, a book is easier. And also, you could get a book like this size. Yes, it doubles the pages. I understand that. But it looks neater. It looks more like it belongs in the box. It doesn't fold onwards because, as you can see on this crease, it's onwards. And over time, that's just gonna wear down. But that's my gripe. Let's see. This tells you how to set up the first quarter. Okay. Ooh, they have videos. So on the very bottom of the first page, it says, view this in action. I like that. I do like that a lot. That's helpful. It's good to have those resources available, especially in a condensed place instead of being like, oh, I'm gonna go look this gameplay video up on YouTube and try and dig for it, because that's how a lot of games run it, unfortunately. So that's really cool. That's really handy. I do like that. You redeemed yourself there, guys. How to score. Okay, so I'm stuck on these rules now because I've, like, the non-book is bothering me, so I'm reading through them. How to score. Touchdown for every 100 yards in your hand. So it's like if you score 100 to 195, it's 1 touchdown, 200 and up, 2, and 300 and up is 3. So that makes sense to me. So that answers the question, because the first thing that I see is this blue bubble. So looking at this page, this is the first thing I read. Gain an extra 100 yards for playing 3 cards of the same color. Or 3 of the same yardage cards, same color and same yards. So, like, reading that first is not a great thing, because then I have to go back and I'm reading this and it's like, oh yeah, you can get multiple touchdowns scored at the same time. That makes more sense. Like, it's one of those little niche design things that I'm looking at, that my brain sees. Field goals, play 1 field goal card to score 3 points. And then safeties, play a sack feud on a player that results in them having both negative yards and no points. Okay, we're gonna look at that. And then, so there's 31 passing yards, there's 31 rushing yards, 4 field goal cards. Big play, double all passing yards. Okay, so big play cards are cool because they double the certain type of cards. So you have different colors. I'm going through this. We're going to open the rest of the box in a minute, I promise. So these are passing, these are rushing, and then you have a big play for passing and a big play for rushing that doubles the point value. Or was it? Doubles all pass yards, not the point value. So if you play a 40-yard passing card and play the big play for the quarterback, then you get 80. I think I said 40. Then you get 80. That's cool. I do like that mechanic. That's pretty cool. There's only 2 of those in the deck. For each, which is awesome. So they limit it pretty well. There's 31 passing yards, there's 31 rushing yards, there's 4 field goals, there's 2 big plays for quarterbacks and 2 big plays for running backs, and then 4 feud cards. And I'm trying to do the math really quick, but I stink at math. So 31, 62, 66, 70, 74. Yep, 74 card deck, because there's 4 feuds. There's an interception. Take any card that a player has played and add it to your hand. There's 2 sacks that take 40 yards off a player's hand. And there's a fumble. Nominate a player who can't discard and replace their cards next quarter. Yikes. That sounds bad. If multiple feud cards are played in a quarter, player takes turns to play from top to bottom, going interception, then sack, then fumble. So that makes sense. Alright, so okay, I was like, so this tells you, like, so this only tells you follow these steps for the first quarter, right? I didn't read these because we're not setting up the game yet. Right, I just wanted to see what else was in here. And this is just how to score and then the types of cards. So I looked back and I was like, what does this do? So it's like step 6, which if you're looking at this, it's all the way down here. And it says shuffle and distribute to start the next quarter. So I think it might benefit for someone like me. Like, I understand why it's just in line, but this tagline isn't really great here, just because it makes it seem like its best page is just for setting up the game. Like, it's not the whole gameplay. So I'm reading through this pamphlet going, how am I setting up this game? And how am I playing this game? And I'm not getting that because it's on that first page. So that's a little misleading, but I get it. Haha. Okay, so you put it together. So this is your scoring card. Is what it looks like, and it tracks what quarter is completed. So when you're starting the first quarter, you'll be down here. Move your way up is what it looks like. So this board is not, it's mentioned very briefly on step number 1 on this page, and that's it. Okay. Also, it only goes up to 59. So if you're taking your token, right, and you're scoring, so if you score a touchdown, you get 7 points, right? I don't know math. I'm doing math on my phone real quick. Hold on. This is hard. I hate math. I'm sorry. So 59 divided by 7 is 8.42. So really this is telling me that I can only get 100 yards 8 times. Which, granted, looking at the breakdown of what cards are in this deck, that kind of makes sense. But having the ability to go higher than that might be something to consider, because I'm looking at it, I'm like, if I just get really lucky on my draws, what do I do? Because I only go up to 59. Like, I get it. I do. And I like, it's going to take some of me playing this game to see how that balance interacts, because I can't, the math ain't mathin' for me, if I'm being honest. Which, of course I am. That's what I'm here for. Also, these cards are wrapped in the really high-quality plastic, non-shrink wrapping. So I do, you guys, every time I find something that I don't like, I play with the plastic. I'm not gonna lie. So we're skipping around a little bit. So I built this. You snap it together. It's very simple. It's like a little puzzle piece. I like it. It's cute. It gets the point across of scoring. But like I said, it's only mentioned in one step. I don't know. I don't know. But also, so, no, I do know. So this is the other thing that I don't like about it. These are your player tokens. These are what you use for your score tracker. So for reference, these grids, like, right? So holding it like this, you can fit 2 people on the same square, maybe. We're gonna try it. Yeah, so this is just like one of those things where it's like, oh, no one's ever gonna be that lucky and get this draw the same. So if you look, like, 2 player markers very barely fit on the same square. And we're only playing 4 rounds of this game, so, like, it's very unlikely that you're gonna have 2 people get the same score, right? But, like, all right, let's take this guy, for example, because there's 2 different types. There's a running back and there's a quarterback. Which is cute, keeps up with the theme. But, like, they don't fit well together on this grid. It's really hard to see. I'm really sorry. We're going to do it this way. There we go. This kind of works better. Not really, but we're trying. They don't really fit well together. So, like, they're a great size for a token. Like, I like it. I like the quality on the token. I like that they're, like, dyed wood versus painted wood. Like, these are great quality. I have no complaints about that except for the size of them and the size of this board. I feel like doing a fold out for this board instead of this puzzle piece thing would have been better, and putting this in something simpler, smaller size. I also don't think I need this much plastic in my box, because we've got a deck of cards. Like, it's 74 cards, and it's, I know how to do math, I swear, 7 people. I like that you give me 7 options. Wait, is one of them for... Oh, okay. So there's 7 options for colors, which is cool. I was like, there's 7. That doesn't make sense. So in theory, you could play this game with 7 people. It says 2 to 6 people. You would just need a marker to mark the completed quarters on this scoreboard. So like a die, a coin, something, which is easy to come by. It would have been cool if that was marked by like a different shape, like maybe a ref. Well, it's hard to get a ref if you're doing solid colors. Maybe like a whistle or something. That would be cute. That's just my brain thinking. So we're gonna look at this. The art is really cool. I don't think, like, I don't know, it's giving Kansas City Chiefs versus New York Giants. Really hard. That's fine. It's generic enough that you can't get hit for it, which I like. But it's still targeted enough that if I'm looking at it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know exactly who these possibly could be. I love it. The art is simple. It's straightforward. It's inclusive because, I mean, okay, inclusive is not the right word, but it's diverse. So there's ethnicity is not a thing in this game. Except it is, because all the red cards are the same ethnicity and all the blue cards are the same ethnicity. But that's just semantics, and I don't have a gripe about that. I promise. I'm just pointing it out. Because someone will have a gripe about it. It's just... Unfortunately, that's the way of the world these days, you know? But I do like it. I like these cards. So these are the bonus point cards. I know my camera quality is not great right now, but they're a little blurry. And crooked. Hold on. Maybe I got a super rare pack, but this one's crooked. I'm gonna put this down so I can stand these up so you can see. Do you see that? Okay, so I got a misprint pack. Totally fine. I'm not worried about it, but that's weird to me. I don't know, because it's the only one, I guess. I don't know. I'm not seeing any others. Like, now I'm actively looking for it. This one's misprinted too. On the bottom, you see it's a little thinner. It's like slanty. I like it though. I feel like these are pretty thick cards. Like, I'm content with the quality of this game. I am looking forward to trying it. I really am. I think there are some things that maybe in the next printing can be improved on. But I think for this product, having been printed 3 months ago, I like it. I think it's going to be cute. We're going to figure out the rules together later. Or I'll figure them out and I'll come back to you guys. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Honestly, I'm going to play it while we're in Seattle, maybe. Okay. Oh. Sorry, got lost in the sauce. So that is Football Feud by our friends over at Sporting Chance Games. Yeah, this is coming to Seattle with me. We're gonna try it. We're gonna subject some non-sporty people to playing this and see if they understand it. So I will come back with the results of that experiment. But in the meantime, guys, stay cool. Have a great day. We'll talk soon, I'm sure.